This is Myriavora, an action roguelike wave defense game with a bunch of freaky spiders and some interesting humans. I've been playing quite a bit over this past week, and I think it's criminal how deep you have to look to find this game. And I would like to play a part here to spread that sweet word of mouth, and hopefully this game can make billions and change the world forever. We will break this game down into three important parts: gameplay, systems, and movement. Let's start with the gameplay first. When starting Myriavora, you're introduced to some text explaining the lore and why you are doing what you are doing. You have a choice between female and male, full nudity by the way, and some minor customization to the face and hair. After that, you'll select which camp you want to defend. The game tries its best to explain things, but for the first few playthroughs I was still pretty confused. First thing you'll see is this haunted ass menu of perks and skills, which I'll explain properly soon. But for now, I just want to show you what you will be doing for 95% of Myriavora. Now press F and let the swarm approach. You'll soon realize that the shooting is done for you. You don't have to press buttons to shoot in video games anymore. Myriavora. Now, this is because this game is all about survival, and you'll find yourself many a time overloaded by enemies in AoE circles that you look at the ground more than your target reticle. But you can focus fire just by looking at them if you wish to. These spiders also always spawn at select locations. That's what the big A is for. Sometimes you'll get multiple spawn locations to increase death, so you want to watch your back every now and then. Now when it comes to keeping up with the horde, you'll see these floating green orbs in the sky, and well, these will help you immensely in combat. Some will act as turrets or improve power level, but the rule for most of them is that you have to be within the zone to activate it, this green sort of area that you see. It's somewhat tricky if you can't quite stay in the air because your enemy is also the ground. You don't want to be on the ground for too long either. Only a select few of them you can activate with your mouse click to do the work for you, but your best tool against these freaks is the Myriavora. I've been kind of teasing the movement here a little bit, because I think it's quite good. You have a dodge or dash, gliding, and you can kind of fly, but not really though. This game's skill gap is the movement, because you need to be able to know when to dash, when to stay in the air, with some map knowledge to use the rocks to help you stay airborne for longer. Also, just in the way that enemies attack make this important. As you can see, they try to attack ahead of you, and if you just spam dodge, you're gonna get hit pretty hard. Spamming dash is made even more punishing when slime is spread throughout the map. Slime makes everything slippery and gross. Luckily, you can trick the AI by just floating above them, and then hitting them with a dodge to avoid the attack. This will keep you gliding for much longer. I also really like the sliding animations at high speeds. It makes the character seem like they have some sort of freedom in this world. Also, the only game I've seen where you can see the exhaustion and sweat on the skin after a run. It just proves that you worked really hard on that run, which is really cool. Alright, I'm gonna quickly break down the perks, freestyle mode, because I don't want to write it down right now. So, you have the camp AI, appreciate your efforts, you receive 3 heat blasts, right? Or I have 3 energy flashes, whoopsies. Get activated, boom, so you have clothes in this game, and these clothes have perks on them. And each piece of clothing you get at random after every run, depending on how much score you get. And each piece of clothing has a perk on it that is random as well. And at random, your gear will get activated. I think it's every 1 out of 6, maybe. I'm not sure on that, but that's how it is, right? And now, you have the genre of perks you can get, so you have your focus, you have protection, distraction, time, ice, and special. Now, they all do very different things, obviously. Focus, that's not obvious at all, but focus will help you with the damage. Protection will protect you from any attacks. Distraction will distract the spiders away from you. Time will help stop time and slow down really, and ice will just slow down enemies with some sort of attack. Special, these are like kind of random, passive, increase your score. This will increase your health. This will give you more perk points. This will give you permanent power bonus to help you increase damage and permanent score bonus to help you gain more points. Each of these perks have a tier. So, let's say, I have energy flash, free, so this is the lowest tier, and it does the least amount of, has the least percentage of swag, I guess. But the better ones, super skills, are a little bit better, and they do, increase the range and increase the damage, right? Double, I think. Maybe the damage is double. But, and skills are the best you can get. They are indicated by a double plus, and no plus. That's how it is. All perks, need to be equipped into these slots, or else they will not be able to go into a run. So, let's say I'll put on all of this, and then, notice how I still can't press play, but if I put in this last piece here, I can then play. And that's how it is. Sweet.
That was a lot of talking, and not a lot of substance. I don't know how to edit the video, it's true.
I think the div has something very special here. It just needs that little push into the minds of the people. Maybe email spamming Asmongold in German will help you until you get permabanned, but alas, easier said than done. I've had a lot of fun with this game, and I want to encourage the dev to not give up on this. Some nitpicks I have here are the tutorials aren't that helpful. I think we need a video that plays at the start just going over the basic principles of the game, or a tutorial level before you get to any camps. Also, would be nice to actually see the camps we're defending. I don't really feel like I'm helping any people here. Rather, I'm just going out to kill spiders because I can. Maybe a house in the distance with people watching as you save them from them spiders, right? So yeah, good game. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.